Hello everyone, I'm Jason, a student from the Department of Foreign Languages and Literature. Today's video will guide you through the content of statistical analysis with Excel in our department. Through this video, I hope you can become familiar with the basic functions of commonly used in Excel, the application of functions, and the basic framework of executing descriptive and inferential statistical analysis. The content of this video will briefly introduce the basic functions of Excel, data processing, descriptive statistics, inferential statistics, and other related fundamental knowledges. It can help you enhance your quantitative research abilities. By utilizing statistical analysis packages and formulas provided by Excel software, this course is on to train everyone's practical data processing abilities through Excel. When writing papers in the future, you will have a deeper understanding of quantitative analysis. Alright, let's get started. At the beginning of the course, the instructor will provide an introduction to Excel basic functions, which is essential for all of you majoring in foreign languages. In your future studies, you may conduct various linguistic research in different fields. Through this course, you will learn how to use Excel software to organize, analyze, and utilize quantitative data within 6 weeks. For those who have chosen this course, it is strongly recommended to familiarize yourself with the basics of Excel before the semester begins. The first 2 weeks are particularly intense, focusing mainly on Excel's basic knowledges and to commonly used data analysis functions. Therefore, it is advisable for everyone to allocate time after the class to review and practice. Here are the links providing tutorials of basic functions of Excel in both Chinese and English. First is the Chinese tutorial. While watching the online video tutorials, it is strongly recommended that you pause the video and practice what has just been taught along the way to acquire the basic skills you will find highly useful throughout the course. Next, we primarily use Excel for data management and analysis. Please watch the video first. In Excel, we can find and add templates through the following steps. First, you can open the Excel application. Click on the File tab, which displays options related to file management. Under the File tab, select Add. This opens a new window for panel with various templates options. In the panel, you will see an option for Search Templates Online. Click on this allows you to search for templates online. Search templates by categories to find the one you need. This feature allows you to search for relevant templates based on specific categories or themes to meet your requirements. User-defined gray sheets, questionnaire response, etc. This Excel process focuses on user-defined tasks such as creating gray sheets, managing questionnaire response, and similar tasks. Here's how you can go about it. Open Excel. Launch the Excel application on your computer. Start a new workbook by clicking on File, New, Blank Workbook, or using the keyboard to shortcut Ctrl+N. Define your structure. Determine the structure of your sheet based on the text at hand. For a grade sheet, you may want two columns for students' names, IDs, scores, etc. For a questionnaire, you might have columns for respondent names, dates, and their answers to various questions. Enter data. Input your data into the appropriate cells. This could include students' names and their question corresponding grades, or the response to each question in the questionnaire. Save your workbook. Once you satisfied with your sheet, save your workbook by clicking on File, Save As, and choosing the locations and file format. For your Excel file, data editing, sort, field, and trim. Sort. This is used to reorder the rows of data in a select range based on the values in one or more columns. It allows you to sort data either in ascending or descending order. You can access the sort functions through the Sort Filter button in the Edit group on the Home tab in Excel. Sorting data helps in reorganizing and analyzing information more effectively. Filter. Filter functions enable you to display only the rows that meet certain criteria, hiding the rows that don't match the specified conditions. This is particularly useful when dealing with large data sets. Allow you to focus on specific subsets of data without altering the original dataset. You can apply filters by selecting the range of data and clicking on the filter button in the Sort Filter group on the Data tab. Trim. Trim function is used to remove extra spaces from text in a cell, leaving only a single spaces between words. It's handy when dealing with data imported from external source or external manually. Where extra spaces may inadvertently exist, you can use the formula trim and put your text, where the text is the cell reference or text string you want to trim. These functions help in standardizing text data, make it easier to work with and analyze. In Excel, the $sign serves as an absolute reference marker within cell references. Here's our E functions. Absolute reference. When you use a cell reference in a formula without any $signs, it is called a relative reference. This means that when you copy the formula to another cell, the reference will adjust relative to the new correction. However, by adding $signs to the reference, you may make it absolute, meaning it won't change when copied to another cells. $A and $1, both the column, letter, and now numbers are prefixed with the $sign. This means that no matter where you copy the formula, it always refers to cell A1. $A1, the $sign is placed before the column letter, making the column reference absolute. When copying across columns, the column reference remains a column A, but it adjusts vertically. $1. The $sign is placed before the row number, making the row reference absolute. When copied down rows, the row reference remains as row 1, but it adjusts horizontally. Name range. $signs are also used in define names range in Excel formulas. When you define the names range, Excel automatically makes it an absolute reference. This is useful for manageable formulas. Next, let's explore the functions of data analysis. Count, counter, count blank, counters. This function counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. It ignores empty cells, text, logical values, and error values. For example, if you have a range from A47 to A47, contain numbers. Count A47 to A47 will return the count of those numbers. Counter. Unlike count, counter counts all the cells in the range that are not empty. It counts the cells containing any types of data, numbers, text, logical values, errors, or empty text. For example, if you have a range from A3 to K3, containing of the mix of numbers, text, and empty cells, counter will count all those cells. Count blank. This function counts the number of empty cells in a specific range. It doesn't count cells that contain text, numbers, logical values, or errors. For instance, if you have a range from A4 to K4 with some empty cells, count blank will return the count of those empty cells. Countif. These functions count the number of cells within a range that meets a single condition. You provide the range and the conditions as arguments. For example, if you want to count the numbers of cells in a range, for example, $A, $4, $N, $34, and A38, then the numbers will show here. COUNTIF, similar to COUNTIF, but it allows you to specify multiple conditions. It counts the number of cells that meet all specific conditions. Each condition is provided in pairs, range, and criteria. Also, we can use Excel for data management and analysis for word series. Please watch the video demonstrate first. Word series. Meet. The meet function extracts the specific number of characters from a text string, starting at a specific position. Its syntax is meet. For example, meet hello world, and we put the 7 and 5 would return word, as it starts from the 7th character and extract 5 characters. Left. The left function returns a specified number of the characters from the left side of the text string. Its syntax is left. For example, left and we put EXCEL and 3 would return EXC as it extracts the first 3 characters from the left. Len. The len function returns the number of the characters in the text string. Its syntax is len text. For example, len hello will return 5, as there are 5 characters in the word hello. Address. The address function returns the cell address in the text format, given its row and column numbers. Its syntax is address. For example, address 2 and we put 3 will return $C and 2, as it represents the cell in the second row and third column. Substitute. The substitute function replaces occurrence of the specified string mean within a text string with another substring. Its syntax is substitute. For example, substitute apple, P, and we put B, will return apple, as it replaces P with B. Lower. The lower function converts all letters in a text string to lowercase. Its syntax is lower text. For example, lower hello would return hello as it converts all letters to lowercase. Next, let's explain 4 commonly used functions in Excel: VLOOKUP, index, match, and if. VLOOKUP. The lookup function is used to search for a specified value in a range and returns the corresponding value from a specified column. Its syntax is VLOOKUP. It is commonly used to find and retrieve information from a table, such as looking up the price of the products in a price list. Index. The index function returns the value at a specified position in a range. Its syntax is index. It can be used to retrieve values from a table or array based on specified row and column numbers. Compared to VLOOKUP, index provides more flexibility as it can return the values from any position, not just from left to right. Match. The match function is used to find the position of a specified value in a range. Its syntax is match. It is commonly used in combination with the index function to retrieve corresponding values based on the returned position in the lookup. If. The if function returns different values based on a specified condition. Its syntax is if. The if function evaluates a specified condition as true or false, then returns the corresponding value. For example, it can be used to check if value in a cell is greater than a threshold, returns pass if true, and fail if false. The difference between formula and function. Functions are predefined formulas. which is why the function library is placed in the ribbon with the tab Formulas. So the formula may contain both formulas predefined and non-predefined, as in some functions. Enable the Analysis Tool pack in Excel. Go to the File tab in Excel. Click Options to open the Excel Options dialog box. In the Excel Options dialog box, select Add-in. From the left sidebar, in the Manage box at the bottom, select Excel Add-ins and then click the Go button. In the Edit dialog box, check the Analysis Toolbar box and then click OK. To load the Analysis Toolbar and Excel Edit with Chinese, English in these two websites. Perform Descriptive Analysis. Once the Analysis Toolbar is enabled, you will find additional Data Analysis tool under the Data tab in Excel. Click the Data Analysis button in the Analysis group. In the Data Analysis dialog box that appears, select the type of analysis you want to perform, such as descriptive, statistics, histogram, or regressions. Click OK to follow the prompts to specify the input range and other options required for the analysis. Excel will perform the analysis and provide the results in a new worksheet within the current worksheet, depending on your suggestion. Interpret the results. Once the descriptive analysis is complete, Excel will provide the results in the new worksheet or within the current worksheet. Review the output to understand the descriptive statistics, such as mean, median, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, etc., depending on the type of analysis performed. Users use these results to gain insight into the distribution and characteristics of your data. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is a statistical inference method used to assess whether assumptions about population parameters are valid. These assumptions may concern statements about population means, variance, proportions, etc. In Excel, you can use a range of functions, such as the t-text, for hypothesis testing to evaluate whether sample data supports specific hypotheses. Confidence intervals. Confidence intervals provide estimates of population parameters, typically means or proportions, along with the level of confidence in the estimate. Confidence intervals inform us that if the same method is repeated with different samples, we can expect the estimate to fall within a certain range to a certain degree. In Excel, you can calculate confidence intervals using functions like confidence t or confidence norm to estimate confidence intervals for population parameters based on sample data. Once the Analysis Tool pack is enabled, you will find additional Data Analysis tool under the Data tab in Excel. Interpret the results. Review the output to interpret the results, including the t-statistic, degrees of freedom, and p-value. Based on the p-value and your chosen significance level, determine whether to reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis. In conclusion, this video has introduced the basic concept of Excel statistical analysis and common functions. Excel basic functions, functions for data processing, descriptive statistics, and inferential statistics. By utilizing statistical analysis package and formulas provided by the Excel software, you can use this function to process quantitative data. In the future, when writing papers, you will have a deeper understanding of quantitative analysis. Since quantitative analysis often requires practice to enhance comprehension, I recommend that you may engage in post-class discussion and review with peers. I hope this video has helped students understand how to use Excel to perform basic quantitative analysis. If you wish to further understanding related course content, you are welcome to enroll this course. Thank you.